They're down 1-0.
Just give me one more chance to shine on the highway. Hey, just give me one
New
more
inning
chance.
getting started, and stepping in for the Rays, Gerald Gutierrez. The 1-1.
That's outside.
And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Hauls it in, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next
Outside,
pitch is
that's the ball.
outside. And the count is 3-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Payoff pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well. And that one hops the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
One out, runner at second. Theo Gillen next to hit for the Rays. Pickoff throw, and he's back
He's in there.
safely.
He's safe.
Gillen went deep twice in his last game.
Yeah.
One out and a runner at second here in game one of this three-game set. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
That one kicks away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Next pitch is
that's
outside.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the second. And ball four to a
Take
board.
your bait.
Now batting, second baseman, number 14.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Brian Delahanty will hit next. Ball to strike. That's a little bit low.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying, and it is gone. A 3-run dinger. His 27th home run of the season, and they add on. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Sliced hard but foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one missed. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. 3-run bomb for Tampa Bay. Down to the bottom of the second. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. Back here in Detroit, bottom half of inning number 2. Seaver King up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. To the right side, Delahanty fires over to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
In the air, left field, and it falls. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
And a big swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Hoerner on the go.
Ball, that's
Pitch
too high.
misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Man at second. Got him swinging.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Play made, that ends the inning. One left for Detroit. They're down 4-0. Back at Comerica Park, Junior Caminero, top 5 in home runs in the league. And his taters don't just leave the yard, they leave the conversation.
Yeah, it's like there's a swing and see you tomorrow.
StatCast doesn't even flinch anymore, just shrugs and says, yeah, that tracks.
You know, Boog, if he parks one more into the upper deck, they're going to name the seat after him.
That's off the plate.
That one outside. Ball 3. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. The 1-1.
Ball, that's
it. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Nope.
Misses
Outside.
again, 5 in a row. So a
That's ball
walk
four.
puts
Take your
runners
base.
at first and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Ben Williamson getting ready to hit. The count 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Jeff Criswell preparing to come on if needed. Leiter warming up as well. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Omar Guillen next to hit for the Rays.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Two on, 2 outs, and a foul ball. The 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
You touch the floor when you drop it.
The 1-1. Nice grab. Over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter.
Now it's going to be Riley Green. Close,
Nope.
but called a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Popped up. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Theo Gillen.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Ball inside.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now the right fielder.
Right fielder, number 4.
The 1-1. And he swings over the top there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This one in the air, center field. Clark under it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, number 14.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
This one popped up. Horner should have this one. And that is that. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they're in front 4-0. Back here in Detroit, yet another sharp outing here, Siggy. I know it's still early, but this guy really has the hot hand.
Yeah, Boog, what a weapon for this team. And you hand him the ball lately and just stay out of the way.
Late on that fastball. Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. Jose Almanzar getting loose out there. Song also getting ready. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. 1 away. And now the center fielder, Max Clark.
Center fielder, Max Clark.
Check swing, went around. That's strike 2. And there's
Ball
the ball.
3.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder, Seaver King.
That's ball 3.
Payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. So here's Horner now. Quick toss to first. And he's back in safely. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. The Tigers down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Tigers lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jeff Criswell. And this is appearance number 45. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Ball to strike. The pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that one almost got him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And they'll do it again. That one at 95, missed up top. Full count now. Gets under and pops it up. Young settles under this one. And there's one down. 0 for the long ball column today. Still got a lot of game left.
The designated hitter, Junior Caminero.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Junior Caminero. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
That's in for a strike at 95. Full count now. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-0. Jose Almanzar comes on now.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Enrique Valenzuela.
Number 10.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
That's to third, Reyes. The throw to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Carter Jensen.
Ball 2.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Guillen on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, right field, under it. That is the inning. It's the Rays 4 and the Tigers nothing.
Get it right, oh, got to, hold on, this is where I belong.
Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
You don't need me like you did before. I guess we lost the magic. Got to break the habit. I can tell you've given me up. 'Cause I don't get you no more.
Ben Williamson
Leading off
digs in
for
now.
Tampa Bay, first baseman Ben Williamson.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bush. And the first baseman makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Swing and a miss.
Ball.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 down.
Now batting center fielder number 37.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jeff Criswell gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Joel Peguero.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Omar Guillen. One, 2 now. High fly ball down the left field line. Into the corner, but foul. Two down, nobody on. And that one almost hit him. Rays retired in order. It's the Rays 4 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Well, these
That's
Tigers
ball
really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Here's a 2-2. Good eye
Ball
right
3.
there.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Colt Emerson.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Green aboard here at first with nobody out. That
That's ball
misses the
3.
zone, and that's ball 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so They haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jose Almanzar departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Now on the mound for the Rays, Yoendrys Gomez. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark.
Tigers. Center fielder, Max Clark.
Inside ball.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Base hit. And now 2 aboard. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Tigers trying to get back into this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So a job well done by the Rays bullpen. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 4 and the Tigers nothing. This is Rays baseball on the Show, Florida. Back here in Detroit and stepping in for the Rays, Theo Gillen. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, number 4.
Here's a 1-2. In the air to left center. Clark gets under it and makes the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, number 14.
Digging in, Brian Delahanty, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the 2nd. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Two down, nobody on. Tigers bullpen with some action. Joseph Nunez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Leiter getting loose as well. Next offering is fouled back. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. Rays held in check here. They lead 4-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
Here's a 1-1. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Enrique Valenzuela. The Rays leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground to third. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. It's the Rays 4 and the Tigers nothing. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Joseph Nunez.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Leading off, Dwayne Hopkins.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that one's a little bit low, and it's 2-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. Home run number 35 on the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting third baseman, number 22.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, David Reyes. And now 1-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That's out.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Leland Horvath appears to be getting loose. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Jackknifes out of the way. Two down, base is empty, but one run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just off the outside edge. Ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
bounce on the beat.
Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida.
Bounce on the beat, my father.
Back at Comerica Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Michael Busch up now for the Tigers. And that one is inside. That's inside. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
The Rays leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. A changeup missing, and a count 2-1. Foul ball there. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
For the Tigers, shortstop, Colt
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yoendrys Gomez won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, William Song.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Two down, base is empty, and the batter will be the shortstop.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2-1 now. There's a strike at the knees. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two down, nobody on. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That's in there. That is strike 2. In the dirt, but kept close. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now Max Clark. This one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Tigers nothing. This is Rays baseball on The Show, Florida.
Now pitching
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Leland Horvath.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading off for the Rays, catcher number 31.
Foul ball. Liner, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, center fielder number 37.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Omar Guillen.
Ball. That's down.
Here's a 2-1. And he swings through that one. Just off the outside edge. Full count now. Gutierrez on at first. Nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4.
Very close off the outside
Up next
corner.
for
Could have
Tampa
easily
Bay,
been called a strike in that
shortstop,
location.
Theo Gillen.
Strike 2.
Ball 2.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Two down. That one
Inside,
missing
ball 3.
inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Leland Horvath won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So they bring on the veteran, Jack Leiter.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Now it's the right fielder. Out to short. Flips it behind his back. There's one.
No,
to
he's safe.
first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Close
Nope,
one.
that's a ball.
Doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Two on, 1 out. And that's it for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Edwin Uceda, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. On the ground to third. To Horner at second for 1. On to first, double play. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. bottom part of the order. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Rays 6 and the Tigers nothing. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Bobby Duchamp.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Now the left fielder, Seaver King. That's in there at the knees, and strike 2.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one
That's
missed.
ball 3.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One up, one down.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman, Nico Horner.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first, and now 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, number 10.
So they're down to their final out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Enrique Valenzuela. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Left field.
No,
And that
foul
one is
ball.
foul. So we'll try it again. Got him. That's the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
In my apple juice, I got no excuse. I'm sad, don't make me choose, 'cause it won't be you. I got no excuse. I'm bad. Ask anyone who knows me, tell me not to, and I only do it again and again, times 10. So who are you to tell me what to do, baby?